The story of the day, she was talking about a show she's seen on TV, how 10 of the best artists in the world are competing against each other for $1,000 or $100,000, declaring that they are an ink master or a master of some sort, or whatever. We're the best in the world at what we do. But the truth is, behind it, we don't do this for $100,000. We do it, for what we take home at the end of the day. It's a living. It's not a competition.
Count your blessings like the rain, sifting through the soil, drowning in our own desire. As of now, that's a stand, oh shine. And you found the enemy and gave it a name. Take this from me and save me. Falling further from the nest, who's our first to satisfy the empty graves within our eager minds?
Self-expression, being able to create, learning, constantly growing, never knowing it all.
I love the fact that I can express what's in my brain on somebody else's body, and they pay me to do it.
Roughly going on 10 years, probably around nine years and some change.
And how did you get started tattooing?
Well, that was kind of an unprofessional start. Homemade machines, bunch of friends, really young, really stupid. Didn't really get my professional start until after I got out the military. Right around the age of 21.
How old are you now?
Oh, 30. Yeah.
9 years.
Well, roughly 9, almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in June.
I got an apprenticeship when I was later in my life, probably about 27 years old. So I got my apprenticeship, and I knew very little about tattooing other than what I'd gotten on my body, and most of it was trash, and I felt like I could do better, and I'd been painting and drawing since I was a kid, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And I went around and found an apprenticeship, and
Where was that?
that's how it started. Back in Brownwood, where I'm from.
Brownwood?
Brownwood, Texas.
Where's that?
It's right in the center of Texas.
I can't really remember the first tattoo I did in a shop. I can remember the first tattoo I did here at this shop, but I can't remember the first one I did at the shop.
What shop?
It was flash. It was a flash design. It wasn't something that I created, so it's hard to remember.
It was a tribal cover-up.
Like you covered up the tribal, or you covered
I
something
up,
with tribal?
I covered up an old tribal with a new tribal. I guess they thought bigger was better.
Let's just make the tribal bigger.
And they didn't do it in the first fucking place.
I just wanted to try it on for size, realized I liked it bigger.
And when I came here to Texas Body Art, I've been donned the lettering guy. Well, I mean, in a sense, that's cool. I mean, it keeps my bills paid, keeps money in my pocket. And it's real easy and simple for me to do, but at the same time, it's like if I'm doing it day in, day out, I get kind of burnt out on doing lettering all the time. I do like to do other things. I do like to draw and design badass tattoos and see what else I can come up with and create, just to kind of amaze myself and my client. You know.
So
I think one of my best ones I've done was probably Jerry Only from the Misfits. Another good one was Ronald Lee Ermey from Full Metal Jacket, the drill sergeant. That was a fun one. That was a really fun one. There's a few others out there that I've done, a handful, you know. So.
Thirsty, then my sin. I see for your dawn. It's like bicycle wind to the face, like a fish to your punches. It's a mouthful of eyes, flavor the taste.
Yeah, been doing a lot of portraits. Been working. I worked with Ty Harris. He's guest spotted here a few times. Gotten tattooed by him, and watched him do several tattoos here at the shop. Just watching him alone, I picked up quite a bit. I also took the Bob Tyrell seminar, and that kind of helped as well. I'm still not where I'd like to be with the black and gray portraits. I still think that I have a lot more to progress and learn from and get better at as far as black and gray portraits go. I haven't mastered them yet, but it's getting pretty close. I'm getting better at them as each one that I do. You can see improvement every single time. So in my opinion, I can see improvement.
Man, I would say watercolor and oil if I'm painting. I really like the Prismacolor pencils. They're good to draw with. Anytime I sketch for a tattoo or anything like that, I usually try to draw with those because you can do so much. You get so many different colors, and it's just a lot easier. It's easier to come up with your ideas and concepts if you can separate everything. Man, I like doing good old traditional designs with a good solid black outline. You know, things like the pirate ships and skulls and roses and things like that. I try to do more of that than anything.
Do you get to?
Oh yeah, get to do quite a bit of it.
People.
It's hard being versatile and trying to do everything. I'm trying to master one thing at a time and then move on once I get burnt out on that, and then try something else and venture on.
Yeah.
But right now it's more of the neo-traditional style that I'm focusing on. But I kind of put my own little twist on it. I don't try to do it like everybody else does. You know, I try to make some things a little bit different. Although you'll see some influences in my work, like, you know, Jeff Ensminger, I like Derek Noble, Timmy B, huge influence. He's got some fantastic work out there.